is the Gulf Coast Sports and Entertainment Network.
It's the middle game of the 5-game homestand for the Pels as they match up with the team that swept the season series from them last year, took all 4. Only 3 times this year. That's the fortunate aspect of matching up with the Golden State Warriors. Hi, everybody. Along with AD, Antonio Daniels, Joel Myers, and welcome once again to the Smoothie King Center. You come on, and if there's a coaching change, things aren't going well. So it's an unfortunate situation. Everybody really likes Willie Green, but it's always the coach. It's not the players. You don't fire the whole roster. So now it's going to be James Borrego taking over, a guy who's had plenty of reps. In fact, a head coach in the past with the Charlotte Hornets and led them to the playoffs.
Well, the thing is, this isn't James Borrego's first rodeo. And when you talk about JB, what gets caught up here is anything good that you say about James Borrego, people assume that Willie Green wasn't doing it, and that's not the case. So anything that's being said about James Borrego is about James Borrego in his own right. And I tell you what, he is a brilliant offensive mind. He is a brilliant offensive mind. Sitting in practice yesterday, I felt like I turned the clock back 20 years and I was back in a Greg Popovich style practice. And if you look at this, he was a San Antonio assistant from 15 to 18, right? He was the San Antonio assistant coach from 2003 to 2010. So he has that Greg Popovich in him. And I saw it in numerous ways, Joe. First, in some of the plays that they scripted, right, were some of the same plays that we ran in San Antonio. But second, his ability to connect to players. I feel like that was Greg Popovich's biggest attribute, right? He knew and understood how to connect to certain players on their level. After practice was over yesterday, he pulled different guys aside and talked to them on their level. With JB, it's collaborative. Right. It's a collaboration. And that's what you love to see and feel from a player perspective.
And as we both know, because we both spent time in San Antonio, if you're sitting next to Greg Popovich, you're doing a lot of things well.
And you're learning. You're learning in the process.
Without a doubt. You're next to one of the greatest coaches in NBA history, if not the very best, the all-time winningest coach. He had 2 tours of duty there. And you saw on that graphic, Charlotte led Charlotte, and they haven't been to the playoffs all that often, but he took them to the postseason. So a new beginning for the Pels. They come in trying to snap a 4-game losing streak tonight and 5 consecutive to the Golden State Warriors. We'll hear from Andrew Lopez with Coach Borrego in just a moment.
King, rule the day. By Energy, we power life. By Morris Barts, if you know, you know. And by Keesler Federal Credit Union, official credit union of the New Orleans Pelicans.
You talked yesterday about the influence that Pop has had on you. He was one of the 4, you talk about calling 5 or 6 people in, before that first practice. He was one of them. Just what has he meant to you in your career?
Obviously, I wouldn't be here without him. My life, my world, my family's life changed forever when I got to San Antonio. And his leadership, his belief in me means everything. He's always been there. He's been a father figure, a mentor, a friend, a dinner partner. He's meant a lot of different things for me. But more than anything, he's been a friend that's been there, that has supported me, and ultimately has believed in me. And I rely on that, and I still wish he was on the sideline, but I'll do my best to make him proud and, go compete and have some fun through this.
You've been an interim coach before. We talked about that best back in Orlando. You've obviously been a head guy in Charlotte. You've coached this team in a few games because of some situations. But how did all of those kind of prepare you for what happened yesterday in kind of the 36 hours that this has been so far?
Yeah, it's been a wild 36 hours. It's been a lot, but I rely on my experience, my instinct right now, and I've been in this position before. So I think more than anything, I just got to rely on that instinct, that gut to go play, not overthink it right now. I've been in this situation before, and I don't want our guys to overcomplicate it here tonight. It's more about the aggression, and we'll add stuff as we go. It's not about the X's and O's right now. It's about getting our spirits up, our minds right, and going out there to compete tonight.
All right, guys, when we come back, Joel and AD are going
to weekend. It has just been perfect, and it's going to stay that way. Unfortunately, the Pels are in town. This is the first of a back-to-back. You've got the Warriors tonight, and it gets much easier, as you all know, tomorrow night, Oklahoma City. Let's head over to SeatGeek Sideline Report now with Andrew Lopez. Andrew.
Thank you, Joel. First game here for interim coach James Borrego. Also, first start for Derek Queen. He is going to be out there in the starting lineup tonight as the Pelicans make a switch at center. Another key thing that it's going to have to go against. The other center he's going in tonight is Draymond Green. Asked James Borrego about this in pregame earlier. He's a little bit of an instigator over there on the other side, number 23. How do you kind of want him to play? He said, look, you still have to play with fire, you still have to play with poise, but there's going to be guys like this across the league. It's going to be up to DQ to kind of keep his composure about him throughout the night, guys.
We literally were just talking about this.
Right before we came back. How long does it take before Draymond Green tries to get a tactical out of Derek Queen? Tonight's Gulf State's Toyota. Keys of the game, AD.
First and foremost, Steph Curry. I mean, do I need to say anything else? You know, they just played the San Antonio Spurs in a baseball series, and he had 95 points in those 2 games. Do I need to say anything else? Probably not.
49-46.
Right. And second, your identity. Now, you know, when you have a new coach, everything resets. You need to establish an identity of the way you want to play off the jump under James Borrego.
Derek Queen in his first career start controls the tip. Nice to say. Herb up against Curry, gets to the rack.
That's a set play to make Steph Curry the pigeon. What I mean by that is to put him into action and force him to guard on the first possession of the game.
And at the other end, Herb's got to stay out of foul trouble. That's going to be a key going into as well. Moses Moody in the starting lineup. Buddy Hield comes off the bench for them. Draymond Green will get blocked away. Jeremiah helped with Derek Queen. 5-on-4. Jeremiah leaving it off. Good decision. And how about a putback? Sadiq Bey, good start. So a couple of layups to start the game. On the putback, second chance. Now Jimmy Butler.
You can't ask. I don't know how that matchup happened, but Draymond Green is going to sniff that out at all costs. If there's a mismatch on the floor, Draymond Green will find it.
So an early lead. Pels come in dead last in scoring, 108 a game. It'd be nice to see him go over 115, 120 tonight. Trey gets there. Tried to share it. Man, it's taken away. Early turnover on the run. And that young man, Richard, just had a 30-point game. Right. His first game in the starting lineup a couple of weeks ago, he had 30. Nice read, Herb. Jimmy Butler's coming. He's got Sadiq Bey, but he didn't see him.
That's right, you got Trey Murphy.
Yep. And he's going to the free throw line of the foul. Capitalize when they do make mistakes.
Right.
Defense to offense.
It's an excellent read by Herb Jones. Because that's not his guy. Simply playing the passing lane.
And you know they'll turn the ball over. They're 21st already this year. About 16.5 miscues a game.
But that's always been Golden State's Achilles heel.
Right. Very similar where Denver does everything so well as Trey gets the first of 2. But they do turn the ball over. Jamal Murray has worked hard to be a ball handler for them. And it's very similar. Steph Curry, when he came into the league, he did not have that handle that he's got. And that was he added to his game.
Yeah, players, you want to get better every season. You don't want to come back the same player. You want to continue to progress.
Trey's coming off 35 in the loss to the Lakers. Last 4, by the way, 30-point average, 8 boards, shooting 92% where he was just at the free throw line.
Joel, I told Trey the moment that he took them braids out, he was going to be good. I told him, when you start going Afro Trey, you're going to lead the league in scoring.
Now, shot clock coming down. You know who's got the basketball. And Green for the layup. He'll follow his own. Can't keep the It'll be Jimmy Butler now. This is going to be a 5th try. And a wide open Moses Moody.
Moses Moody can shoot the leather off that ball, too.
Yep. Moses Moody on their 5th try at the offensive end. He's shooting 42% coming in beyond the arc. Here comes Draymond Green, the quarterback of their defense. And with the left hand, couldn't curl it home. But picked up by Richard. So they're a small group, to say the least.
Small and fast, though.
Right.
Sure.
Yep. And you've got to box out. That was Richard. He just wasn't accounted for. And another three.
I'm going to say it again, Joe.
Got to box
Moses
out.
Moody can shoot the heck out of that basketball. He is shooting 42% from 3 on almost 6.5 attempts.
Moody with the foul. I thought they were going to let it go, but he got him pretty good in front of us. So Moody's got the first foul. He's in his 5th year now out of Arkansas. 23-year-old. He was 14th overall in 2021. He's been a good find for them. Young man from Little Rock as the Pels bring it in. Jeremiah, the drive and the kick. And how about a floater? Trey had a good look. So it's a 2-point lead for Golden State with the basketball.
I'm going to tell you what is so incredibly underrated. I don't care how you feel about him as a dude. Draymond Green and his ability to defend and do this right here, he's the engine of this offense.
Without a doubt.
Yeah, everybody can talk about Steph Curry. He's the engine of the offense, and he makes their defense what it is. Watch him on the defensive side of the basketball, right? This is one of the things he's always been great at. Again, if there's a mismatch, he's going to find it. But defensively, he literally covers everybody on the floor. Watch him defensively. He never just guards his own guy.
Timeout, James Borrego. He comes 3 minutes and 7 seconds into his debut as the Pels head coach. And Golden State still with an up.
I think he's going to bring another level of energy as well. He is he's a really high energy guy, and he has a really sharp offensive mind. And so excited to hear what he has to say about different offensive things, different things that he sees throughout the game.
I like the way he put that. He's a high energy guy, and you and I both know he's a really good quality person.
Great dude.
You said it.
Great dude. But he has what Trey said is he's a brilliant offensive mind. I'm telling you, the thing that people have to understand with watching the New Orleans Pelicans right now, they've literally had one practice. Right? They literally have one practice. So it's going to take JB a minute to implement his offensive system and the reads off of that and the progressions. It doesn't happen overnight.
9-0 run for the Warriors. So they're 3-6 on the road so far this season. Break the trap easily. Sadiq Bey catch and shoot.
That's what they want.
Yep.
That's exactly what they do that for.
And they want early offense.
Yeah, they want you to take a quick shot.
Spears cut off on the cover. Real short, but again. And there's a foul underneath. It'll be Jeremiah. That's his second foul. That hurts. Let's see who's coming. Good move, Jose. 8:34 left in the opening 12. And we've talked about depth, overall balance in your roster.
Need it.
And you have to have a guy like Jose. You have to. And Jose's hitting for a high percentage, by the way, from beyond the arc, 44% in his 19 minutes on the floor. That's not a mistake. We've seen it before. Now, Curry catch and shoot.
And there was miscommunication. There was miscommunication, and you can see Herb and Sadiq talking about it right now. There was miscommunication on that screening action. That's why Derek Queen had to rotate, because Steph Curry was wide open.
And now they're going to look at it. And Steph is going to the line to shoot 3. It may be 3 and the ball if they deem it. He didn't have the space to land. Talk to Steph before the game.
A defensive foul. This play is under review to see if it meets the criteria for a flagrant foul.
Yeah, Steph is by far the greatest shooter in NBA history. He's 37 years of age, and I remind you, watch him whenever you can, because he's not going to be around forever. And was he in the landing space?
He was definitely in the landing space.
Okay.
He definitely was.
You know, what Steph Curry has done is pretty amazing. Last year was 24 a game. Led the league in three-pointers for the per game for the 10th time in his career. Man, and that was his lowest scoring average since the 14-15 season. But when Jimmy Butler came over, it transferred everything.
After review, there is no reckless closeout by the defender. Rule on the floor stands as a common defensive foul. 3 free throws for Golden State.
And you know, when Steph got up, he looked at, you don't need to look at that.
Right.
It was no big deal. Steph admitted that.
DQ was in his landing space, but he didn't come under his ankle.
It wasn't reckless.
Right, it wasn't reckless.
Yeah, Steph led the league in free throw percentage last year, 93%. 5th time he's done that. All-time leader in NBA history at the free throw line. He's just got a great court demeanor. He takes the game seriously, but when you talk about it, he doesn't take himself too seriously, does he?
Yeah. Great dude, man.
He's incredible. Yeah, he's a treat to watch.
I tell you, when you look at some of the guys that are in this league now, it's easy to take them for granted.
Yeah, but he's 37. We need to see him as much as possible. I talked to him about that before the game. And now a quick word from FanDuel Sportsbook.
Finds the open man. He puts it up. Scores!
New customers bet $5 and get $150 in bonus bets if you win.
So when you think of Steph Curry and Kevin Durant, LeBron James, Chris Paul, these kind of guys that have really changed the NBA, and the NBA has been built around for quite some time, you start to take them for granted.
Those of us that love the game, you know how I feel.
You gotta go.
Yeah,
Gotta go.
Into the shot clock, Jose. Gotta go up. The free ball. Needed it. That ends a 2-minute dry spell and also a 12-0 run by the Warriors. That's big. Now give it away.
And when you play Golden State, it is so incredibly important that the weak side of the floor be in.
That was a serious block by Richard from behind. He didn't quit on the play, did he? So Trey was trying to beat the group down there. Going to be real short. And I want that rebound. Trey got it over to Jose.
But it also starts to fast break, though. I don't mind those.
Right.
Because now it gets you going downhill like this. It gets you playing downhill.
Before they can set the defense.
And a lot of times people think guys are getting those rebounds simply for selfish purposes. A lot of times it initiates the fast break, so now you don't have to stop and take the ball out of bounds.
And Trey's up to 7 boards a game, which is good. Pels need it.
They're going to review this because Trey elbowed Draymond in the mouth.
Oh,
they're going to review this.
You know, first of all, it's a 6 o'clock start tonight, local time, right?
Okay. What are you? Don't get me started, man.
Dinner. It's a Sunday. 5-point game. Point game, and after the review, and you'll see it, there's an elbow before there's a foul.
What did I tell you coming to break, Joe?
Yep.
I told you coming to break, they're going to overturn this one.
Right.
You can see that left elbow of Trey, and they are big on this. Anything that's above the neck, regardless as to what happened after, the first contact was Trey's elbow to Draymond's face.
Eve is in, by the way, just checked into the game for Derek Queen. 7.5 to play in the first 12. It goes back to the Warriors. And for the Pels, that is going to be their second turnover. Eve's out there with Trey. Sadiq Bey, Herb stays on the floor, and Jose in there for Jeremiah Fears. He joined us a few minutes late tonight. Jeremiah's got 2 fouls.
Trying to see if the Pelicans are going back in the zone or if they're in man. No, they're in man. They just got Jose on Draymond Green.
Interesting. Now Jimmy Butler trying to get there. Moody's already got a couple.
And the difference with Moses Moody, he's much better shooting when his feet are set as opposed to off the dribble.
Good call. Catch, shoot, don't think about it. Now Jose up against Jimmy Butler.
Their screening action gives you so many issues because of Steph Curry.
Jose, real quick release and real short. They get it out in a hurry, don't they? They like to.
They love to advance the basketball.
Right. It'll be Moody. He's got 4 now. Yeah, 4 triples. So you think you're preparing for Steph Curry, yet it's Moses Moody who's got a dozen.
It's Steph Curry's gravity that a lot of these shots are coming from.
Now Herb wanted to go back in.
And look at Draymond Green. He's always playing center field.
He's not guarding. And almost take it away. Now you're down to 5 at the clock. No space.
But tell you the thing that
foul.
They caught it on Trey.
Right. It's going to be his second foul.
So watch Draymond Green right here. Watch him right here throughout this entire possession. You see him? He's helping, playing center field. He gets back to Eve. Jose's going to drive baseline. He rotates over. He gets back to Eve. He simply plays center field. And the confidence that it gives you on the perimeter to know that your backside is always covered.
And give it away.
You got to make him pay here. You got to make him pay.
It was almost over his back. Sadiq blocked away. They got back defensively in transition. On the trail, Draymond Green. He avoids the charge, finds the hot hand, and another triple for Moses Moody. He's having a career night in the first quarter alone.
Man got 15 points in 6 minutes.
21-3 is the run. So Rockies start to say the least, because they're capitalizing every time in the offensive transition. They don't go to many sets.
Back down to 3 again.
You got it. Sadiq Bey. Fortunately for the Pels, it's real early.
But the thing is, it comes down to getting stops.
Right. And they have constant movement off the ball.
They have constant movement off the ball, on the ball.
Right.
That's the most underrated aspect of Steph Curry to me.
Draymond Green. And picked up by Trey.
He doesn't get enough credit for his movement.
Jose is held by Draymond Green. It's as good as a take foul, because Jose was going to the basket.
You're right.
Yeah, he beat him. Draymond Green came out. He was gone. Al Horford, Buddy Hield, and Podziemski.
But, Joe, that's also Draymond Green understanding that once he gets by me, there's no one there to protect the rim.
Nobody there. So he saved an easy one for Jose. And their offense is not killing anybody this year, rating-wise or numbers-wise in scoring. They're 21st in both efficiency and scoring.
And I'll tell you what, Joe, that three-point line is the ultimate equalizer.
You're right.
This is what we talked about. Eve has gotten a lot more confident.
Yep.
Oh, shoot that.
Yep.
He's gotten a lot more confident doing this. And you need this from him.
Have to be a threat.
Right, you have to be a threat.
Down to 9. Curry. Carlos in there. And Podziemski off the bench and in the bucket.
I don't know what it is about this gym.
Right.
I have no idea what it is about this gym, Joe.
They are now 6 of 10 on their triples. 8 of 18 overall. But the triples. Trey going to the line to shoot 2 on the foul.
But just think, they're 6 of 10 from 3.
Right.
Right now, Trey has an opportunity to make this a 10-point game, though. It feels like it should be a lot worse than what it is.
Yeah, and you brought it up. Teams come in here, maybe it's the shooting background. Did you have a certain gym you love?
Yes, and I have certain gyms I hate that I can still tell you right now, Joe.
It's almost like we used to talk about Josh Giddey. He's a nice, cold guy, but he came into this gym.
Yeah.
And it was always good. Pels back in action tomorrow night. It is the defending champions. So Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and OKC. And then you've got Jokic and the Nuggets. That's on Wednesday. Join us. Go to Pelicans.com/tickets. Pelicans.com/tickets.
How impressive have the Oklahoma City Thunder been?
Well, especially we mentioned Dort's their best defender. He's not playing. Jalen Williams, their second best player. He's not playing.
But they're doing this with no hangover.
Right.
Usually what teams have is a championship hangover. They hit the ground running.
It'll be a wide open look.
And that's the guy that you want to shoot it.
Gary Payton.
And there's a reason that E. Misi is on GP.
Got to protect the basketball. Trey does that. 10-point game. 8 gone.
See, Trey feels the need to be aggressive.
And he lost it. Jump ball? Yes. So he went into Steph Curry to create the contact, and he lost the handle when he did it. Moses Moody, the catalyst right now. Arkansas Razorback. And here is Steph Curry. He's taken one shot and he's missed.
I was going to say, this is a 30 for 30. What if I told you in the first quarter somebody would have 15 points?
Yeah, it'd be either probably Draymond, Steph, Buddy,
Jimmy Butler.
Right.
I tell you, GP2, he gets off the floor quick.
Man, oh man, you got him. That kind of sums it up.
But that's also, you got Eve in the back. He's not accustomed to being in that position.
Got to have a safety, though. 12-point game. Jose beats him out front. Contact. Didn't get the roll, but he's going to the free throw line on the reach. So they're going to the free throw line. Trey's got 4 of 4 at the stripe. With 3:37 to play. They're only 3-6 on the road so far this season. It's a different group, the Golden State Warriors, than we've seen in the past. They're perfect at home, 5-0 this year. They've taken 5 straight from the Pels, 7 of the last 9. But they're coming off back-to-back wins over a good San Antonio team. Steve Kerr, your friend Cletus.
Cletus.
He's in his 12th year. Do you believe it?
I do.
4 rings later.
You know what's wild? So before the game, I had an opportunity to talk to his son, Nick. And it was wild because I remember Nick being my son AJ's age.
Back in San
Antonio. And now he's an assistant coach with the Golden State Warriors, like a grown man.
He's got 5 rings. As a player, 4 as a coach. He had 3 with the Bulls, that 3-peat. And he had 2 with the San Antonio Spurs as your teammate.
So that's Moses Moody career high for points in the quarter right now. And now he's just adding to it.
Got it. And they're finding the hot hand. Give them credit. They're finding the guy that's on.
Joe, I always say KYP. Know your personnel. You have to know who to run off the line.
Herb got there, but they couldn't get the finish. Oh, Hawk.
Good pass.
Great pass. Eve, high percentage. It's only an 11-point game. It just got to get stopped.
It feels worse, but you gotta dig in.
Right.
You gotta dig in.
Buddy Hield has to give it up. Al Horford.
You can't switch this.
And you're freeing up a wide open.
Again, you can't switch that.
Right.
That's why.
Those are wide open.
That's why. It compromises everything behind the switch.
And you're in scramble mode.
Right.
Eve on the pick. Jose on the floater.
That's a good possession.
Yep. Quick, decisive, and simple. Got it to the middle. Quick catch and shoot. Wow. Hot hand.
I tell you, if Moses Moody was for the Pelicans, I would give him a cleanly clack. I can't do that for another team, though.
You better save it. And mistake by the Pels. They've given up 39 points. Timeout. We talk about just stopping teams.
Yeah, Moses Moody hit some tough ones, though.
Well, he's got 7 now, and that's a career best already.
And he has 7 in the first quarter.
Oh, floor, right?
And he's starting.
And he can play.
And he's starting because if you're going to put so much pressure on Steph Curry, which most teams do. Heck, he scored 95 points in 2 games versus Spurs. So if you're going to put all that pressure on Steph Curry, now you have to have somebody that can shoot that pressure off a little bit.
Yeah.
That's why you have Buddy Hield. That's why you have Moses Moody, Quentin Post.
Steph Curry has 3 points. The other guys have 36. Moses Moody has 21 of their 39. And Moses Moody comes into the game averaging a little over 11 a contest.
Every game is different. That's why guys are pros.
Now, man to man.
You don't get here by accident.
Trying to get Hawk going out of the timeout, but he was tracked well. Carlo, good wall. Jose got the triple.
Played well. Checked in the game and played very well.
Pick me up. So Jose off the bench. That is his second triple.
I don't know how Jose keeps ending up on
Al Horford.
Al Horford.
You said there's certain things you can't switch.
But that means what that takes is work, though.
Right.
That takes off-ball work.
Communication, too.
To fight through these screens.
14 on the clock on the inbound series. 14-point lead for the Warriors. And Jimmy Butler up against Hawk. That's a mismatch.
Got to go double.
Yep. It'll be with Jemski. He's going to the cup for a layup.
They find the mismatch, Joe, and once you double, they have your defense now in scramble mode.
Jose's going to get the pick. And right back to Eve, who's got to save it, and he does. Now Hawk available for a 3. Yes. Desperado. Minute 10 to play in the first quarter. Pels are doing a good job beyond the arc themselves. They're 4 of 7 now on triples. Jose's got a couple of those. Yeah. And it's tipped up and taken away. Jose on the run with Hawk. Hawk. Short. Follow your own. Jose, hot hand. Oh, tough break. Down and back out. They want pace, don't they?
They do.
They're waiting for the trail man, and he's shot those forever. Trail man's not bad. He's got a ring, too. Al Horford. Celtic, longtime member when he started his career with the Atlanta Hawks. Inside of a minute, Jose thinking 2 for 1. And about a 4 or 5 second difference, shot clock and game clock. 44 on the board. in the first quarter. We can talk offense all we want, but got to cover.
Again, off-ball movement.
They missed Butler. Wide open. A break. End of the clock. And they're going to get a great look out of the corner. A break.
Yeah, you got time.
Yep.
You got time.
Indeed. A three. Short. So the Pels got a lot of work to do. They've given up 44 on 56% shooting. Skeleton gear as well. And it's right here at the Smoothie King Center. Man, take advantage 25% off merchandise when you use your Keesler Federal debit card here at the Smoothie King Center.
Can I get a kid's?
Yes, you're covered.
A kid's Jeremiah Fears or Derek Queen jersey?
Not available?
No.
Gotta happen.
It's killing me.
Gotta happen.
It's killing me. Joe, I need you to get your guy.
Yeah.
Get your guy.
Done. It's going to happen. Now, out of the timeout to start the quarter, the Pels are in a zone.
And this was
Green back in.
And they continue to put shooting on the floor.
That was Quentin Post who tried that three.
Tough shot.
Real
That's
tough
a tough shot, man.
Post picks up the rebound. So Moses Moody now has the most threes in a quarter so far this season with 7. The NBA record is Klay Thompson with 9. Remember Sacramento? Yep. You're going to be rewarded if you move off the ball. Derek Queen back in. Gets it up ahead for Hawk, who saves it. Trey, deep three. Pels are now 4 of 11 on their triples. Down by 16. And you better capitalize, even though Curry doesn't have a bucket tonight.
Let it go. Let it go.
And it will.
See, now you got the floor out of balance. And the Pelicans have not done the best job at reading. There you go.
Yeah, Derek Queen to the free throw line.
The Pelicans have not done the best job in that first quarter of reading and making the right reads when the floor has been out of balance.
When they had the advantage.
Right.
Right. There was a warrior behind them, or even 2.
Yeah, it'd be 5 on 3 or 4 on 2, and they're making the wrong reads. You got to make teams pay.
Boy, I got some bad news tonight. Really bad news. Unbelievable.
What does it have to do with? Somebody must have won.
Really.
Somebody won?
Deeply depressing. I don't want to talk.
I know it ain't got nothing to do with the horses.
No, that was a good. That's
what I was going to say. If people could have just seen you smile. Yep, that's what I figured it had to do with.
Louisiana Lottery jackpot update. I am just sick. Oh.
See, you call yourself sick. I call you bougie. Because if 50 million ain't enough for you, you got problems.
Well, it was 980.
Okay, and?
In comparison, it's chump change. Boy, oh boy. Add to my stable.
In the zone.
Right.
You got to watch Jimmy Butler.
Yep, middle of the zone. Now, Pajemski, 10 on the shot clock for their quarterback, Draymond Green. Post can shoot, by the way. That one's real short, and Hawks there to pick it up. So the opportunity with Steph Curry off the floor. Capitalize. Almost taken away by Butler. He gambled. Hawk shares.
That's good basketball. That's good basketball.
And Trey gets it.
You don't have to take the first available shot, because sometimes you can simply do what they're doing to you, break down their defense, make the next correct pass.
Pels in a zone, so Draymond Green, middle of the zone. Post already missed 2. Moody, and nice pass. It'll be free throws coming up.
This is a great play by Jordan Hawkins, right? This ball moves around. Get him off his feet. Get in there, penetrate, pitch. That's simple basketball, and it's effective. That's good to great basketball. You get a paint touch, kick it out.
Post going to the free throw line. He's been good for them.
Yeah.
Really good for them. 25-year-old. He was taken 52nd overall last year after 3 years at Boston College. And as I said, he can shoot. He's close to 40% on his triples coming into the game. It's a 12-point lead. And make it 13. As they are now 5 of 6 at the free throw line. Pels are 7 of 8. So a lot of time even left in the first half to recover from the haymaker called Moody. Inside of 10 to play. Derek Queen. Jeremiah back on the floor. And blocked away. Moody from behind. You got to be aware. They're not going to quit on the play. Moody, the hot hand. Up against Carlo. On his way down.
That's what you have to do. And now, so now the floor's out of balance.
And how about a lob? Derek found him.
And it's awesome because when the floor is out of balance, and it sounds crazy to say, I love when the ball is in Derek Queen's hands.
Yeah, he makes good decisions.
Because he is going to make the right decision.
Yep.
6'10", excellent basketball IQ, excellent vision, and the skill set to complete plays. Throw that ball up to Jerry West and let Trey go get it. Taking advantage of the floor being out of balance, right? You see Moses Moody on the ground. And as we run this, let's freeze it. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 Pelicans on 1, 2, 3 Golden State Warriors. Trey Murphy does a great job down here at outrunning Jimmy Butler. Now it simply comes down to making the right read at the right time. Jimmy Butler's caught in no man's land. And again, the ball is in the right player's hands in the middle of the floor, and Derek Queen. He makes an excellent decision.
That's amazing views. Mike's amazing views above the rim. And that's just a heads-up play by a guy that has played. This is his 13th pro game, Derek Queen. A good pass.
They got Jimmy Butler. They got Jimmy Butler. You got to go get him. You got to go get him.
Yeah, he's coming into the paint, setting it up for the hot hand, and Moody comes up short. But look at post. Gives him an extra try. It'll be post, corner 3. And this time, Trey will pick it up. That was dead on, but a little bit strong. Jeremiah pulls it back out, waiting for the pick. Carlo, he'll take a 3. Post clears it away in a hurry. 11-point game. McGowan's going to be checking in for the Pels. Good job. That should be a jump, and it will be. Good job by Derek Queen, straight up and down.
Again, you said it's his 12th NBA game,
right,
Joe, but he's starting to pick up some things. He's starting to understand some things, right? Understand that Jimmy Butler's not a jump shooter. He wants to bring the ball to you. Great job of retreating and then staying vertical.
Yeah, the Jimmy Butler trade really paid off for them. 25-26 when they made the deal. Went 23-8 the rest of the way and went to the playoffs. Upset the Rockets, Matt, in the first round and won Game 7 in Houston. Then they lost in 5 in the second round to the Wolves, but as you know, Steph was gone after 12 minutes into that first game. They won the first game, but lost in 5 to Minnesota. Here we go. Find a man. You got the size on Butler unless he steals it. We're all set finally. And controlled by Butler.
Little time. Now it's attention to detail.
Yeah. It's Butler.
You got to go get him. Go get him.
He's going to take the midi.
Yes. Yes.
Derek Queen will clear it away. Big guy that likes to handle the basketball. Jose with the pick. Wanted to go back to Queen. Jeremiah
Floater
on the run out. With
nice.
the left hand.
Nice, Jeremiah. Nice, Jeremiah. See, Joe,
going to the line.
This is the difference. The ball's moving.
Touches, extra
The ball's
touches.
moving. When you have extra touches, the ball moves from side to side. And again, you don't have to bail them out with long three-point shots. Put pressure on their defense by lowering your head and get to the middle. We saw Jordan Hawkins do this earlier, which ended up with a wide-open three-point shot. Excellent read by Jeremiah Fears.
Yeah, got the trim. You can see on the top of the head from Jimmy Butler. So right now you're talking about.
You said he got the trim.
Yeah.
He got the Joe Myers special.
You know what? I have the fastest haircut in modern history. You know that. Singular. It's not haircuts. It's haircut.
It's a haircut.
It's an 8-point game. Jeremiah Fears converts on the 3-point play. The Butler got the foul. Step back on the floor. And Green finds Steph. You gotta box out.
You're in the zone.
I know.
You're in the zone,
Still
so it's tough.
Find a body. That's Richard, who that guy was taken 56th overall. Give him credit. That's Will Richard. Out of Memphis, a rookie. Man. Well, timeout for the Pels. I do like the fact the Pels have 8 assists now on 12 makes. That's a good ratio.
Yeah, and a lot of this is coming in the second quarter.
But they say, AD, what were once vices are now habits. That's me. Now, as we look at our new age schedule, easy tomorrow night. Piece of cake, piece of cake. OKC with Shea. God help us. Joker on Wednesday. And then Cooper Flag again on Friday. God. I mean, to look at the Pels November schedule, somebody must really hate the Pels in New York to make that kind of schedule.
Look at the bright side, Joe.
I'm where is it?
I don't know. It's a bright side to everything.
I know. Man, 10-point game out of the timeout. You're short on the shot clock, so McGowan's got to go. Herb, can he get it off? Nope. You got to read the clock. You're out of the timeout. Another turnover, the 6th for the Pels. Pels are outscored, though. The thing that's really right now decisive, 11-4. Forget about the threes by Moody. 11-4 in second chance points.
But a lot of that just comes from your defense is constantly in rotation. When you're in rotation, Joe, it's really hard to find a body.
Curry sets it up. They got 10 on the clock. The extra touches. You can see the way they play. It's really beautiful basketball. Multiple touches. It'll be Curry at the end of the clock. Oh, no. I was going to say if he makes that up. You got it. McGowan's on the run and didn't get the finish. Jeremiah 3. Got it! That's big. Just when you're disappointed the dunk didn't go, he gets a triple. Inside of 7 to play in the first half.
Okay,
what
so
a first half.
You talk about how intelligent the mind of James Borrego is. You know why McGowan's is out there? For length, versatility, and switchability.
Right.
Right. If you look at that last possession, there was a reason that Steph Curry had to shoot that shot because everybody's switching now.
Matchups.
Right.
Horford back into the game.
Do what you do with your minutes, man. Whatever minutes you are blessed with, make the most of them.
Pels 12-3 so far in the quarter. Golden State won for their last 12. And Al Horford.
And that's exactly why Steve Kerr countered with Al Horford.
You got it.
Because Al Horford's ability to do that is completely different than Quentin Post.
An 11-point game after the triple by Buddy Hield, former first-round pick of the Pels, of course. It's taken right after Jamal Murray. Derek, a little mid-range, coming up short, and Gary Payton picks it up. And his dad was serious. Yep, Curry wide open. Target practice. That's a total breakdown defensively. 14-point game.
This league, Joe, is about adjustments.
McGowan's loses his footing.
It is really about adjustments more than anything else. You saw JB make an adjustment, and you saw Steve Kerr counter that adjustment.
See, Golden State, and I mentioned 21st in scoring, 21st in offensive efficiency. Right now, because they play the way they do, they're 8th in defensive efficiency because they're that active at that end of the floor. And then he's got a couple of guys on his bench. Terry Stotts is coach at the highest level. Long time.
Jerry Stackhouse.
Jerry Stackhouse, coach and player. And then Steve Kerr.
I told Coach Stotts before the game, it's amazing how much more calm you look as a
I gotta go.
Yeah, how much more calm you look as an assistant coach.
Now Derek Queen wanted the switch, didn't get it. Herb launches, not close. So you're down by 14, you got it down to 8. Buddy Hield feeling pretty good. Nobody counted. That's a long run, and Payton kept it alive again. More second chance points opportunities. Curry behind his back. What a move. Didn't get the finish, and it belonged to the Pels.
And I'll tell you what
a handle.
They've done a great job on Steph Curry. He has 3 points.
He's 0 for 3.
He has scored 95 points in the last 2 games, Joe, prior to tonight. They've done a great job on Steph Curry.
Other sources.
Tonight has been everybody else.
Yeah, he joined us late. It's Moses Moody, who's got 21. Jimmy Butler with 8. Now Jeremiah showing his handle. And grabbed on the way by. That's Curry. He gets the foul. Jeremiah is going to be just fine, by the way. Golden State out of fouls. That's your 4th. So now the Pels, over the next 5 minutes, they only have 1 team foul. They shoot when you hear a whistle.
The thing is, you actually have to force that, though. That you don't want to have this conversation right now with 5-12 to go in the second,
right,
and then them not get to the foul line. You have to be cognizant of the foul count.
Buddy Hield all over Fears. Got to move.
Watch out.
Well, he led him perfectly. Good time by Fears.
Sometimes you can pass a guy over.
Yep. 12-point game. Steph Curry all the way to the cup and didn't get the layup. Loose stumped. Fears bats it out. Smart play by Jeremiah. Sadiq gave it right back, though. Man, can't stand prosperity. 4.5 left in the half. Frustration continues. They're doing a better job at the defensive end of the floor, though. There's no question about that. Buddy Hield, good job. And it's off Hield.
Good hands by Jeremiah.
He deflected it first. Let's head over to Andrew Lopez. Andrew.
We saw just how much Fears can make an impact on the defensive end the other night with the 7 steals, but it's his speed that has James Borrego excited about what he could do in the offense. We're not going to see the same offense. AD, we talked about this pregame about what he's going to run against Charlotte or what he's going to run here, but he says Fears is probably the fastest guy end-to-end in the league, and he can't wait to unlock that potential.
Now, Trey up against a really good defender.
Yeah.
And he's fouled. That's a break.
Bailed him out. Yeah.
Right.
But you have to think now you get to go to the foul line.
Got it. And you were down deep in the shot clock on a trap and a double, and you got a whistle. So Trey, 4 of 4 at the stripe. He's got 11. And I mentioned what he's done over the last 4. It's been sensational.
See, you know, we talk about, Joe, the relationship between DeAndre Jordan and Derek Queen. I love the relationship right here between Jose Alvarado and Jeremiah Fears.
Yep.
You know, just the ability to pull him over, to talk to him, to stay in his ear. That good vets make eventual good vets, right? Right now, Jeremiah Fears is not a vet, but the vets that you're around will make you a good vet now moving forward.
Yeah, he's been in his ear constantly. I like what DeAndre Jordan has done with Derek Queen.
Derek Queen will be a good vet because DeAndre Jordan has been a good vet to him.
He sets the example. And there's DeAndre.
And their voices are they're needed.
Yeah. Jeremiah Fears is going to be just fine. It was a good pick. And so has Derek Queen been. Mike Peavy, good defender already. Man, there's almost a foul on her. 4 to play. How do you close the half? You're up or down 10.
And that's a turnover.
You got to go.
I'll tell you what, Herb Jones has done a great job on Steph Curry.
Right. Curry is a plus 12 on the floor with only 3 points. He's 0 for 5. Jeremiah all the way to the hole. Speed kills.
And I tell you, Joe, that is the hardest play to guard.
Man.
Right? When you tell the big, don't turn and set a screen, just stay flat. Right? If you see the screen by Eve Misi, he's flat. So his back is toward the rim. So now you give Jeremiah Fears the option of going either way. And it's hard to guard.
7 for Jeremiah in limited minutes. Don't forget, he was gone 3 minutes into the game with 2 fouls. But you worry about Curry because he's eventually going to get his, and Herb's been phenomenal.
Great job.
Yep.
Good job of helping out in the corner.
And then Eve was coming over.
Look at the flat screen, Joe. Look where Eve is. He's flat. So sometimes when the screen is flat, you don't even have to get a touch, right? Because the defender is constantly looking because he doesn't know where the screen is coming from. Now you're giving Jeremiah Fears the option and the freedom to use the screen both ways.
3:52 left in the half. Timeout for the Warriors. So each team with 4 timeouts left in this game. And the Pels are back within 8. They got 10 off the bench from Jose. Don't forget what Jose has brought too, because Jeremiah had to sit down with 9 minutes left in the first 12. And Jose, 10 points, had a dime, was efficient again, 2 for 4 from beyond the arc. Hit a couple of huge threes when the Pels were down big. Pels, if you joined us a little bit late, they were down by as many as 17. Now it's 8. Can you get stops though?
And what's interesting is Moses Moody is getting a long rest. He's getting a long rest right now.
Chill him out. Chill out. Now Curry. He'll go with Pajemski. Extra pass. Best look Curry has had. And Jeremiah's got it. That was a good close by Eve, too. Herb, he's due. And Eve kept it alive. Pass it back. Second chance opportunity.
A lot of time. A lot of time.
Like the activity. Eve, give
beautiful.
It.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Pels within 6. 8-0 run. And they called the foul on her. It was due.
It's a great pass by Eve Misi. And you just said it, Joe. That's old school. Another way, it's simple basketball.
Give and go.
It's simple basketball. It doesn't have to be complicated.
Get rid of it, move. So
guys will move a lot more when they know they're going to be rewarded for moving.
Pels have given up. After giving up 44 in the first 12, they've given up only 9 points in the second 12. 3 to play.
How about Eve?
Yep.
Good switch. Good switch.
Good deflection. Green. And it went off Green after he popped it into
I tell you, Eve has done a fantastic job since he's come in the game. Activity on the defensive side of the basketball. He just covered up a defensive miscommunication right there.
So the Pels get it back. Jeremiah out there with Herb, Trey, Eve, and Sadiq Bey. 3 turnovers over the last 4 possessions. That's how good the defense has been. Jeremiah on the
Jeremiah feeling good right now.
Later. Right by Pajimski. Won't stay home for Eve. Good activity again. Now on the run, the hot hand. Wide left.
He's on the run. He's on the move.
You got it.
On the move,
Now
it's different.
Catch and shoot. Eve on the opposite side. Trey will take it himself. And
he got pushed.
Yeah, he did get shoved. Got shoved from behind. Now Sadiq. Step through. Good decision, but he didn't finish. Pels stay within 6. Can't capitalize there. It's 3 for 19 shooting by Golden State.
Good job, Jeremiah.
Yeah, Jeremiah deflected that. And now in the corner.
I tell you, Herb Jones, if you're ever wondering how Herb Jones got first team on defense,
you're watching.
Pull the tape. Pull the tape.
Yeah, Steph Curry wanted a call. He's not going to get it. Yeah, he put his head into the chest of, and that put him off balance into the chest of Herb. Now Herb on the run, all the way to the hole, and he's going to the free throw line. They're attacking now. Jeremiah has been that kind of catalyst.
And they're trying to put Steph Curry in
the pigeon.
They're trying to use, but right here, he's actually the guy on the ball.
Draymond into it. You don't want to see this. Yeah. Don't ever want to respond.
No, I would love to sit here and say I agree with you, Joe, but sometimes there has to be a line that can't be crossed either.
No,
you don't want to respond, but sometimes there are certain things that shouldn't be said either.
Without a doubt. Glad we're not mic'd. 2:02 to play. Herb's going to the free throw line. Pels are 10 of 11 at the stripe. Warriors 5 of 6. What a second 12 it's been. Yeah, just because you're sitting on the floor doesn't mean you need to be involved.
No, not at all. Cheer, boo, and leave it at that.
Right. Just support your team.
If you're wondering at home what a James Borrego team is going to look like, this second quarter is a great representation of it.
Man and ball movement.
Man, ball movement, and they're going to play together, and they're going to play hard.
2:02 to play. Pels back within 5. They've held Golden State to 3 of 19 with 5 turnovers in the second 12. Pels have only committed 2 turnovers here in the second. And Herb 1 more. He makes it a 4-point game. Golden State's gone better than 4 minutes without a point. I mentioned they're in the bottom third in scoring. They're in the top 10 in defense.
And it'll be, this possession right here will be interesting because of the last few possessions. I want to see if they get the benefit of the whistle here.
Butler going to the line. Called the foul on Sadiq Bey.
And that's a veteran understanding and reading the room. And Jimmy Butler.
Guy that was taken with the last pick of the first round back in 2011 by the Bulls, now in his 15th season. And it's interesting the way it's all evolved, because remember when he went to his former coach, Tom Thibodeau, in Minnesota, they gave up Zach LaVine, they gave up the pick that gave them Lauri Markkanen in Chicago, and then he wanted out of Minnesota right away.
And all this off-ball action is fluff. They're running Steph off all these screens to simply put Jimmy Butler in the position to play one-on-one.
And he got what he wanted on that other side of the floor, because Steph was in front of us. And Butler comes through at the free throw line. So it's back to a 6-point lead. Jeremiah held up, but he'll get it. Final 2. Been a productive second. Now don't waste it. Jeremiah. Good handle.
And just keep moving the ball from side to side.
Trey, how about a 30-footer? Coming up short. Pels are now 5 of 16 on their triples after starting 4 of 10. Bajemski. Here comes Steph. Bajemski.
I thought he walked.
Yeah.
I thought he traveled.
They wanted to walk. They're not going to get it.
I thought he did.
And he falls away. They asked him what kind of player. He said, they brought up Steph Curry. He goes, I just want to be as good, if not better than Steph.
And a lot of people had a problem with that, and I did not.
Yeah.
You're supposed to dream big.
Yep. Eve in and out. Set a pick. He goes away. Mid-range. Jeremiah coming up short. Eve after it. And it's going the other way. So 52 seconds left. And that's why I say it's so important you did so much work to get it down to 4. Now they've scored 4 straight.
Yeah, because Golden State, you got to stay the course.
You got to get stops. And they don't have a point. They got 3 from Steph, but those are at the free throw line. And Jimmy Butler sets an easy one up for Bajemski. Back to 10.
Jimmy Butler does a great job of playing and attacking mismatches.
2 for 1, and you don't have to really rush. Jeremiah gives it away. It'll be Bajemski. He'll take a wide open 3. And right back. Now play for the final shot, or at least try. It's barely a second, the difference.
Interesting shot by Bajemski.
Yeah. And
because it wasn't a 2 for 1.
No, and Curry was with him. 7 on the clock. That's the shot clock. Now you got to go. Jeremiah.
No.
Oh, man. What a way to close that. Brutal. He did so many things well to get it down to a 4-point game, and they scored the last 8 points of the half. Trey with the heave that's blocked. So regroup time. You can't beat yourself, and the Pels did that in the last 2 minutes.
The thing that you cannot do against the Golden State Warriors, you cannot throw cross-court passes.
Nope.
You can't. You're better keeping the ball yourself and making it a one-on-one situation, because they will make you pay in transition.
Come back on a beautiful night in the Big Easy. 8-0 run to end the first half for the Warriors. Put them up by a dozen after the Pels got it down to 4. Hey, it was a 17-point lead for Golden State at 1 point. So manageable now as we head over to Andrew Lopez with Jaron Collins and the latest from the locker room.
Thanks, Joel. Here with assistant coach Corey Brew. Not a great offensive or defensive first quarter. Really cut that down in the second. What was kind of the key to kind of slowing them down?
You know, we started playing harder. We started making it tougher on them. We got to their shooters. You know, the first quarter, they were making a lot of threes, but we tightened our defense up and we got ourselves back in the game.
Got the lead down to 4 at one point. Obviously, a couple of turnovers, got things going the other way. But what's kind of going to be the key here in the third quarter to making sure getting the cut back into that lead?
We just got to keep them off the three-point line, keep our defense tight, and make it tough on them.
Thanks, Brew. Back to you, Joel.
Right. So Jaron Collins after the win tonight, right? Okay.
Let's go with that. Yeah.
Corey Brewer, thank you. Oh man. Let's see what the Pels can do. And you worry because that guy, the greatest shooter in NBA history, did not have a bucket. 0 for 6, 0 for 3 on his triples. 3 points. They all came at the free throw line. So let's see how they try to get him available. And the backdoor run, Butler with Richard. And a wide open Butler. He created the contact. And it's going the other way. Out of bounds on the baseline. So the Pels will get the basketball. And that's not a bad way to start.
So Jimmy
he came down with it.
His feet
came down with it, exactly. Okay, hit the ground before he got it off Jeremiah, didn't he?
You want to get a good start to this third quarter. I mean, I'm obviously Captain Obvious here.
You have to, though.
But, man.
You're down by 11. And without the ball, movement off the ball. 6 on the clock now for Jeremiah. Multiple picks. Got to go. Trey, good option. 3 coming up short, but Sadiq Bey back at it. Curls it in.
And that's good because that simple shake action with Trey Murphy, Jeremiah Fears, and Derek Queen. Derek Queen rolls, roll, and replace. It's a good look for Trey Murphy as the shot clock's winding down.
Green. So Draymond Green, his first bucket on his 8th try, his first points of the game. Remember, he had a lot of tips in the first couple of minutes.
Again, that's it. Again, the shake action. Shake action. You're getting great looks.
Get it out in a hurry. Curry. Green just got one. Moody was the hot hand. Catch and shoot. Long rebound for Saddiq Bey. Dodged one. Down 13. Got to get stops.
Well, you also got to take advantage of. Nice, Jeremiah.
Yeah, what a. Hey,
nice,
took the
Jeremiah.
Contact on the Euro and still got it.
The ability to decelerate with guys in today's NBA is incredible. Because that's a move that a lot of players have now, and it's difficult.
10 on the clock for the hot hand in the first quarter. 7 triples for Moody. Catch and shoot time. He's got 8 triples now. Moses Moody out of Arkansas. 8 for 12. And all of the, one of the shots was not a triple. Now Derek Queen, and they're going to call the charge on Derek. Was he inside the restraining arc? They're looking quickly. Was Steph Curry inside?
Yeah, because I think this is the proximate foul on Draymond Green.
Was there a shove?
Yeah, this should be a proximate foul on Draymond Green from behind.
Right.
Did he charge into Steph Curry? Yes. But did Draymond Green push him behind first?
So a challenge and the first from James Borrego.
Oh, I'm sorry, not Draymond Green. And he's inside the restricted area.
Is that all? Is that double jeopardy?
Yeah, that's double jeopardy. That's.
Hey, James Borrego is a perfect scorer on challenges. So,
Whoa, 1 for 1?
Right. Hey, it's the little wins, isn't it?
Right. The little ones that matter.
Right. Yeah. So there's Ed. And Ed, who is in charge of video with Jake McGee, the two of them work together. They collaborate. As you can see, Ed gives him the green light, basically.
And I tell you what, that one, though, right there, Ed does a great job of that, but that was an obvious one.
Yeah, 2
because
feet.
He wasn't even close to being out of the restricted area.
There's also a shove from behind by Moses Moody.
Yeah, I said Draymond Green. I meant Moses Moody.
It'll come in with 14 on the shot clock. And you're down 14. Every possession critical now. Saddiq Bey. 3 ball.
That's such a tough shot.
Man. Pels are shooting now only 40%. They're 5 of 8, 5 of 19 of their triples, 26%. And Curry stepped out of bounds. Now Steph's got 3 fouls as well.
And this is when you want to try and involve him in the action, one way or another.
9.5 to play. A lot of time. Pels have already made 1 big run.
And they're trying to get him to switch.
Bey, give it away. Unforced error. 10 turnovers on the Pels. You're not going to play catch up by giving the ball away. Curry, he got the switch. Draymond Green gets a layup. They're close to the biggest lead of the game. It'll be Derek Queen, and didn't get the little runner with the left hand. Draymond Green got back in time. Makes a difference.
He finished the layup on this end.
Right. Herb Jones picked off. Green gets the foul.
Herb was working his tail off today.
Right.
He is working his tail off.
Yeah, he's the primary. His primary assignment is one thing: Steph Curry.
And I tell you, the crazy thing is you can look at Steph Curry's stats, and it's obviously not a Steph Curry game, but his impact is different because there's a reason all these guys are getting wide open, stress-free shots.
Right.
And it's because I don't care how he's shooting the ball, it's because of his gravity.
Well, and it's like the layup Green just got because the two went right to Curry. Now he gives it away.
There's Draymond Green again. That's what I'm telling you.
And a good pass.
His ability to defend is so underrated.
18-point game. Biggest lead of the game now out of the locker room. Third quarter Blues continue. The lob. Bey couldn't get it. Eve will and goes to the line to shoot 2.
He simply played. Look, he's not guarding Eve. He's simply playing center field. He's guarding 2 guys. You wonder why Golden State was such a good defensive team all these years? It's because of that man right there.
That's the 4th foul on Green. Draymond Green, by the way, was first team all defense last year. First time since 2021. Defensive player of the year. He finished 3rd in that voting. Man. Yeah.
The thing that he does that he doesn't get enough credit for, and it's the definition of anchoring. When you think of somebody anchoring the defense,
right.
You think of Victor Wembanyama or Rudy Gobert. He anchors the defense because he speaks. He's the one guy on the floor that can see everything that's going on in front of him.
2 misses hurt at the free throw line.
Good block.
Yep, but extra pass. Butler makes the pass. Jeremiah had it batted away. And they'll get a second chance opportunity. Richard gets it. 9-0 run.
Third quarter Blues.
There's a reach. They don't whistle. Sadiq Bey, tough 3, way out. And Bey got back, created it. Now you got to make them pay at this end of the floor. Jeremiah blocked away by Draymond Green. From bad to worse for the Pels. Green, the lob, and tapped away by Eve. But Green will keep it and throw it away.
Attack.
They have to. It'll be a charge. Yep, going the other way. So Draymond Green, all defensive first team. Record 9 times for the franchise. Now does he make a 10th this year? Hall of Famers have done it in double figures. Tim Duncan 15 times. Kobe a dozen. Garnett 12. Kareem 11. Tough start to the second half, to say the least, for the Pels. Down by 20. New Orleans Pels basketball on the Gulf Coast Sports and Entertainment Network. All brought to you by Smoothie King. Rule the day. Well, the Warriors are ruling the second half so far. They have dominated to start the third. 8 attempts, 5 of 8. They've given the ball away. Here's what really hurts. You're in a position with 12 turnovers. You only have 13 points. Or make it 14 for Golden State. You only have 11 off 14. Only 11.
Joe,
and you don't take advantage.
This feels like an extension of the way the first half ended.
Right.
They went on the 8-0 run to in the first half, and they're picking up where they left off. It's on Herb.
That's out of the timeout. Herb gets the whistle.
They're trying to get some action to get Herb Jones switched off of Steph Curry. So they're trying to run some of these plays to get Herb. That's not.
Yeah. And the rebound quickly for Herb off the miss. And a good look by Richard in the corner. Now Herb catch and shoot time. Dry spell for the Pels at the wrong time. 5 minutes gone in the third. They were down by 11. So a +9 already in the third. Jimmy Butler ISO. Man, movement off the ball always pays off.
Good
Blocked
job,
away. Trey made him double clutch it and then got the block anyway.
Yeah, the floor's out of balance. You got to make them pay.
Corner 3.
Yes.
Finally.
Right. That's the right play.
Jose's on the floor. Makes a difference.
Again, when you're playing the Golden State Warriors, defensive discipline is so important. It's so important for the weak side of the floor to be in when you're off the basketball.
Steph loses it, gives it away. Now you've got to make them pay. Bad pass. Terrible. That's the definition of how not to run a break. 19-point game. It'll be Trey, corner 3, finally. But, man, you gave that away, didn't you? It's tough. 6 to play in the quarter. You're only down 16. And I bring that up because you get it down to 8, 10 points at the break. You're on your own floor. The opportunity.
You got to make better decisions with this basketball, though.
Butler lost it. He was locked up, and it's going to be a loose ball foul. They're calling it on Herb. All tangled up.
It was a late call.
Yeah.
Maybe the right call, but it was
right. It came from the official on the sideline, I think, who had a better view of it. Herb talking. 5:44 to play in a disappointing third quarter. But a lot of time left as Butler sits down. He'll come in on the side. Pels shooting just 38%. 32% of their triples. Scoring an issue. They're dead last in the league in scoring, only 108 a game. Pajemski, who had Horford but didn't go back that way. And if they give it to the Pels, that'll be a break because it was off Herb.
The thing is, all three of the officials weren't in a position to see that call.
So
none of them were.
Jump ball.
See, this is the kind of play, Joe, I wish they would go to
right. Get it right.
Play.
Get it right.
Go look at it and get it correctly.
I think it was off Herb. Maybe I'm wrong.
And if it's off Herb, that's fine, but just get it right.
Oh, and it could have gone off the arm of Curry. Right. You're absolutely right.
This is what the replay system should be for.
Yeah.
Just look at it. It'll take 5 seconds just to look at it and say, let's get this right.
Well, Horford
because here's the thing, Joe. Now what happens is, if they win this, if they do win it, they get a full shot clock. Exactly. And the shot clock was at 6.
Smart play by a veteran, Al Horford. He was ready. Curry. They walked away, couldn't get him. Steph Curry, believe it or not, is 1 for 8. Jose pulling up. Coming up.
Yes, sir!
On the putback. Trey Murphy on the offensive glass, down to 14. A lot of time left in the third. Get it out of the hands of Curry. Good catch. Moody. Pajemski. And two of you.
Two really good possessions.
Now, you got to protect it. Got to protect it. It'll be Moody and a good foul. He'll make them probably, but yeah, Jose thought he was hit from behind. On the putback, our energy power play.
Right place, right time. Again, it's tough to put a body on the body when you're playing in transition.
4 fouls on Herb.
And I think three of those came in this quarter.
They did. Pays off. At least the first one's missed. So you're down by 14, which all of you at home know is nothing in the NBA. Hawk came in off the bench, and he got a bucket right away. Also had 3 boards. Trey gets a break. Trey's playing 38, 39 minutes a night.
Yep.
And it's needed. Got 1 and 2. Carlo brings it in. So Carlo's out there with Jose, Hawk, Eve, and Herb. Jose wanted to go to Eve. Good defender all over him. Got to get back to him, though. Right, inside of 10. Herb off the pick. And the Euro all the way there. Herb, that was big. 13-point game. Curry saves it. Curry's going to get a run to the rim. And it's taken away from behind. Blocked away by Eve. Eve's got it. Herb's first, then Eve, and you throw it away again. Wow. That'll make you crazy. Wow. Another turnover for the Pels. We talked about the Warriors turning the ball over regularly because they get 16, 17 a game. Pels have assisted in the process tonight. 6 of those this quarter.
But the thing is, Joe, these are unforced.
Without a doubt.
These are unforced. It's not like Golden State is pressuring. You're simply giving them the ball back. They're giving you every possible opportunity to get yourself back in the game.
And nobody accounted. And a break, although Curry is going to the line. Smart play by Steph, just flipping it up. Yeah, you're going to get burned when you give them that many opportunities. So the offensive rebound after the miss. And Curry at the free throw line where he's 3 of 3, and that came very early in the game. He's 1 of 9 shooting. It's a rarity. The best shooter in league history.
1 of 9 with 4 turnovers.
Pretty close to a scratch golfer. He has 2 holes in 1.
Wow.
I'm glad I brought it up. 91%, the best in league history at the free throw line.
That's the thing about 91%. You got to miss sometime. Might as well be here.
You're making Pels with 14 fouls now. They're out of fouls. Golden State with only 2. And a pair, splits a pair. Steph Curry. It's back to 14. But you're not helping yourself when you give the ball away. Sadiq Bey. Now, Jose on the run. And he thought he was fouled. Buddy Hield. Yep. Buddy Hield. Al Horford begging for it.
You know
That's
how this
the best
works.
look. Best look he's had all night.
You know how it works.
He gets his first triple.
If you continue to turn the basketball over against his team, this is what happens.
Three plus to play. Jose on the dribble handoff. He's got him on his back. Eve going to the rack. And Carlo's there to clean it up. 15. Now can you get it down just to a basic 10-point game?
You worry about number 30.
And long rebound for Sadiq. Move.
Because he odds.
Hawks available, a three. Coming up short. Put back. That was a loose ball foul, and they got away with it. Came over the back. Break for the Pels. And Sadiq goes to the line to shoot two.
Sadiq plays so strong. When he has somebody that he feels like he has a physicality mismatch on,
takes him.
Yeah, he does a great job at getting position and getting the shot that he wants.
15-point game. Bay going to the free throw line with 2:48 to play in the third. Jimmy Butler about to come back into the game. I mentioned the difference he made when he came over. But they're truly in a win-now mode. Butler's 36. Curry's 37. Draymond Green's 35. Will join us next Saturday, the 22nd. It is a battle of the birds, and Atlanta's playing well. After the slow start, they started 0-3. Jalen Johnson, Risa Shea.
He had a killer triple-double the other day.
They are really playing well. So it's the Hawks and the Pels. Go to Pelicans.com/promotions because there's going to be a pregame happy hour, drink specials, special photo ops. Join us. 14-point game.
See, you don't need to pressure up on Jimmy Butler.
It'll be Al Horford.
Yeah, and this is one of the things that
good box.
Carlo will eventually figure out who guys are. Now you got to flow out of balance.
Advance it. Corner three, Carlo, no. Brings it back.
Beautiful basketball, though.
Wide open, Sadiq Bey.
That's simple.
Down to 11.
Basketball. Advance the basketball. Play pitch and catch. Sadiq Bey, follow the basketball. Wide open three-point shot.
8th triple of the game for the Pels. On the run, real short. Hawks got it.
Move it, move it.
Right. Extra touches. Nobody at the rim. The lob for Carlo. Couldn't keep it.
Thing is, Joe, I'm all for the read, but that's another turnover.
You got it. That's 17 for the Pels now, and nobody accounted for Pachitsky. Can't have breakdowns when you're playing catch-up, can you? And that was a total breakdown. 90 seconds left. Jose on the crossover, lost Buddy Hield. Al Horford's guarding the paint.
Yeah, like Draymond Green.
Right. It'll be Jose catch and shoot. Coming up short. Jemski will clear it away. So you're down to 11 at the break. It's 13 now.
It's going to be tough to continue to fight back.
Right.
Just like Sadiq Bey, Jimmy Butler recognizes the physical mismatch, and he's going to try and play through it.
And Al Horford gives it away.
Nice.
That was a break. Because he had the seal. Eve came over, but he still had good position. Five out.
Buddy Hield trying to tie his shoe. He's trying to tie his shoe. Every time he leaves out to tie his shoe, Jose starts to attack.
Hawks available. It'll be Bay. Shot clock down, all the way to the cup, and the putback. Eve's in time.
I tell you, Even and Carlo have done a great job
offensive
staying on that offensive glass.
Right. About a 6-second difference, shot clock and game clock. The Pels knew they had a 2-for-1 without rushing. Carlo, Butler. And he tried to give it off. It'll be Horford at the end of the shot clock, and you figure it was going in all the way. Typical.
Out of time.
Yep. And they had a foul to give. 1.3 will come in on the side. They knew they had a foul to give. They were alert, and their bench is involved. Trey back in for the last offensive possession. So it's a +3 right now in the third for the Warriors.
And the thing is, you should be happy with that because of the way that third quarter started off.
Right. You were down by 20. That was the biggest lead of the game for Golden State. They have taken 5 straight for the Pels, 7 of the last 9. And Bale bring it in. Now he'll play for Trey. Being held. The lob instead for Eve, and that'll do it.
Yep.
That kind of sums it up. Pels couldn't hang on to the basketball in the third for the most part. 17 turnovers and a deep hole to begin the fourth. Look at those numbers. We're not surprised. 24 assists. Golden State has always been one of the best assist teams in the league, but you can't turn the ball over.
This right here, though, this will get you in trouble.
Right.
13 assists to go along with 18 turnovers.
Wrong ratio.
Yeah, it's backwards.
You got it.
Especially against a team, when you turn the basketball over, they get out in transition and space behind that three-point line.
And the Pels had 10 assists on the first 16 makes. So the ball has stopped. It has not moved. Now Jose in there waiting for Carlo. First possession of the fourth. Jose, good look. Long one.
Good tip, Trey.
Yeah, Trey got it. Hawk couldn't hang on. Posted though. That's the story of the night. Butler. Draymond Green out there. Moody all the way to the hole and go to the line for the three-point play. Yeah, the Pels did enough defensively. They held the Warriors to 17 in the second 12, 24 in the third. And that's an easy call. But the problem is the Pels didn't score, and they gave the ball away.
That's the big thing.
Right.
You didn't score because you gave the ball away.
Yeah, wasted opportunities. 18 turnovers for the Pels. 22 to 13 in points off mistakes. So you look at a 16-point game, now 17. And they're a +9 in points off mistakes. Pels had 9 turnovers and 9 makes in the third quarter. That's a disaster. Mid-range.
That's his shot.
Yep, Hawkeye.
That's his shot.
So there's a ton of time left in this game. Right now they're resting Curry though. So you better capitalize. Draymond Green on the pick and the switch. He's got 1 3. The run off Pajemski. Butler's going to get a layup. And it's blocked away.
Good job, Carlo.
Yep.
Staying vertical.
Extra pass. Jose going to the cup and going to the line. 3-point opportunity. Jose's been huge off the bench. He's got 15 now.
Joe, we talk about guys that get a running start before the. Jose knew what he was doing before this ball came.
Gone.
You can see when he catches that ball, he sees Moses Moody's closeout. Right? It's sloppy. He didn't chop his feet, so you attack his top foot. Great job at putting pressure on the Golden State Warriors at that rim.
Moody got the foul. That is the first team foul on the Warriors here in the fourth. And the 3-point play. It's only a dozen, despite something to give away.
We've been saying that for quite some time.
It's only a dozen.
Despite. See, for me, this is a switch that doesn't need to happen.
Bully ball.
Now it compromises everything behind you. Yeah, there's not a reason for them to switch right there. Maintain the matchup if you can. Maintain the matchup. You're giving Jimmy Butler the switch that he wants. And now it puts your defense in rotation.
Moses Moody going to the free throw line where he is 2 of 3. He's got 28. 21 of those came in the first 12 minutes of play. He had 7 triples in the first quarter. And we were reminded earlier, Klay Thompson had 9. Remember that game in Sacramento, Klay Thompson?
I want to know how many dribbles.
4.
Probably 1.
4.
9 made threes on 2 dribbles.
Pels are down 14. Got to play perfect basketball the rest of the way, if possible. Jose off the screen. And what a beautiful wraparound entry.
No basket.
Calling a foul.
No, go to.
Yep. It'll be offensive interference. So they're taking the basket away. Yeah, you grab the rim first. Man, you can't do that. Especially when you're playing catch up. Yeah, I mean, it's easy if you use two hands, isn't it? Easy if it's two hands.
You can't do that.
It just doesn't matter. Let's chant that. Now, they get the switch. Jimmy Butler, where he wants to be.
Again,
right at
you're switching as opposed to maintaining the matchup and giving Jimmy Butler the look that he wants, the matchup that he wants.
Derek Queen. Now you're down to the shot clock's down, Hawks up. And that's against a 7-footer. Post, who challenged it well. Young man out of Boston College, second-round pick last year. He had a ton of time with them last year. They let him know it. He let them know he could play. Good player evaluation. Butler working against Queen. Ben goes the other way. So a turnover by Golden State. When playing catch up, the clock is a factor. You get 9 to play.
Jose played really well with his minutes.
Exceptional tonight. Jose, 16 points off the bench in 23 minutes. Good catch. You said it. McGowan getting there. Finishes well. Took it back to his right hand, his strong side. Made sure of it. On the run, Jimmy Butler. Good take. Oh, Derek Queen thought he got there in time.
So Jimmy Butler is such a good addition for them because he slows the game down by putting them on the line.
That's a tough call.
It is.
Really a tough call. Minimum.
He does such a good job at getting to that foul line.
He's 3 of 3 there tonight. He's got 16 points. Make it 17. Yeah. Butler trade changed it for them last year. Because if you're going to maximize the last couple of years of Steph Curry's career and Draymond Green, you needed the third option. Yeah, and then they got Al Horford in the offseason, which was a great move.
Steph Curry needed a Robin. Right? No one in this league, especially at that age, you can't just be Batman and expect to be successful.
Now the Pels have a good look. And good to see Carlo two hands that time. 14. Just put together some stops in a run. 8:35 and counting. Draymond Green. He's feeling spry. Young in the Crescent City, isn't he? It's his second triple of the game. Derek spinning to his strong side. Thought he'd go up against Draymond. He should. Little fall away works. Much bigger. Good experience, good reps for Derek. But you got to play perfect at this end of the floor. And again, averaging 108 a game, you only have 82. Post got the triple. By the way, in his 42 games last year, he hit 40% of his threes. He's a legit three-point threat.
Three-point shooter.
Yep. The Gallons, and they're calling it on Butler. So a couple of free throws that'll stop the clock. Bryce, now in his 4th season.
Trey just told Derek Queen, don't leave him, talking about post. That's what he does.
Right. He spaces for them.
Right. He spaces the floor.
18-point game. And too late in the game. Trey and Herb coming back on the floor. At least we think. Trey's coming in for the shoot. So he'll have to wait. Herb is back in. He'll take up Jordan Hawkins. Pels came in trying to snap a 4-game losing streak. 2 misses at the line. too many. Pels are 14 of 20 there. Warriors started red hot. Pels were in a hole right away. It'll be green. That's more like it. McGowan trying to get there. They may not need Curry. You know that, and I know that. Up 18. Good pass. Up 20. They won't need Steph Curry, will they?
I tell you, the thing that the Pelicans have not done a good job tonight is making the correct decision in transition.
Sports and Entertainment Network is brought to you by Smoothie King. Rule the day. By Oshner Health. Long live you. Long live the Pelicans. By Hancock Whitney, official bank of the New Orleans Pelicans. By New Age Products, official garage and outdoor kitchen provider of the New Orleans Pelicans. And by SeatGeek. Get your seats in a seat.
Welcome back once again to the Big Easy as we look at tonight's total points brought to you by FanDuel Network. You were just talking about you're going 1-on-4 and decisions you make.
In transition.
Right. Decisions you make. And they started out the right way. The ball and the man movement was great. Now, they didn't get stops in the first quarter, but they battled back in the second. They got it down to a 4-point game.
The decisions that this team has made in transition tonight have not worked well. When the floor's been out of balance.
Jeremiah. He wanted Derek. That is turn number 20.
You turn the ball over against Golden State 20 times, you're going to be down 20.
Steph Curry's back with Horford. Buddy Hield. Herb's done a really good job. You joined us a little bit into the middle of the game. Steph Curry's 2 for 11 tonight. Long rebound. Jemski after it. And because of his activity, it still belongs to Golden State. Season high for the Pels in turnovers for the second time this year with 20.
And again, you can establish an identity, but you still want to value and take care of that basketball. You don't want to be reckless.
In the open floor tonight, they gave the ball away where they had advantages. Wide open 3. Biggest lead of the night for the Warriors. They're up by 23.
Steph Curry won't get an assist for that, but that's because of Steph Curry's gravity. You attach you to the basketball and trust your teammates to play 2-on-1 on the weak side of the floor.
Trey got there. Good first step on Pajemski. So Trey's up to 20 to lead the Pels. Jose right behind him with 16 off the bench. 4 Pels in double figures, but not only couldn't they score tonight, 43% with only 84, but they didn't get stops. Horford, extra pass with Pajemski. See, they have multiple touches. They also have, as there's another triple, they also have 29 assists in the game.
That'll get you a lot of wins, Joe.
Right. Pajemski with the triple. They have 23s tonight. We always talk about getting 10. They have 20. You got to have double figures in triples. Struggle. Derek Queen.
And this is where I would like to see Derek Queen more.
Elbow?
No. Just in that Draymond Green playmaking role.
Right.
Where you set the screen, you roll, now you hit him on a short roll and use his ability to see the entire floor.
And whether he wants to go with it
or make the right read.
Right. Buddy Hield coming up short. Inside of 5 to play.
Again, the floor's out of balance. The floor's out of balance, and it's a turnover.
A good job by Steph Curry. Real good job by Steph defensively. He's not going to be all defense, but he's definitely a willing defender. He gets back and helps his teammates.
And a lot of times, Joe, that's what you have to be.
Right.
You simply have to be willing. That's all.
Frustration. That's what it boils down to. 4:43 to play. Warriors in control. Welcome back once again to New Orleans. It was a challenge.
The ball was legally dislodged and last touched by New Orleans. The rule on the floor stands as the ball being awarded to Golden State. It is an unsuccessful challenge. New Orleans will be charged a timeout. Play will resume with Golden State inbounding the ball on the baseline.
It's an interesting call. because he gets to the ball, but it looks like Jeremiah still has it when his arm's ripped away. Right there. Interesting. But
some of the explanations have to carry over from game to game that we're told.
Get Curry off the floor, which is smart. Pat Spencer's in there. Buddy struggled for three as Derek picks up the board. Now Derek trying to get there, and he's going to the free throw line on the foul on the young man who just checked into the game.
Santos.
Yep. That's Cui Santos, a young man from Brazil, a 23-year-old in his third season. Second round pick back in 2022. So Derek will shoot two. Pels now 15 of 21 at the stripe. And we mentioned it only is going to become more difficult. Tomorrow night, second for back-to-back. It's Oklahoma City. Wednesday nights, it's Denver. So you're facing really good playoff winners.
Then you got a back-to-back with Dallas and Atlanta.
Right, come home, second to back-to-back. Yeah, we knew it was going to be a brutal month to begin with, schedule-wise. And then you don't have Z on the floor for a good portion of it. That hurts. Z's off. Jordan Poole, we mentioned it before. Minimum between those two, 40 to 45 points a game combined. 4 to play. Mike Peavy's out there. Buddy's got a good look.
Buddy said, I'm going to find my rhythm.
Yep.
Steph Curry out, Draymond Green out, Moses Moody out.
Yeah, because Buddy's been hurt beyond the arc. 30%. 2 for his last, 0 for 5 before he made that three. Step through, man. McGowan's on the finish. Eve and Jeremiah about to check back into the game. Spencer beyond the arc.
What's he in there for, Joe?
You got it. Pat Spencer out of Northwestern on a two-way deal. The 29-year-old out of Northwestern. Everybody's getting well. And Jose, nice cut off the ball.
Good feed.
Yep, good bounce and a dime. And it'll belong to the Pels. Jose never stops. He now is up to, is that 18? Yes, 18 points. Well, a lot of guys are in double figures, plus minus. Jose is a -1. He's been a captain.
when you're down 22.
And you've played 25 minutes. That says something about what you've done. You've been active and a catalyst. 3 to play. Micah gets it in. And Jeremiah doesn't get the roll. Buddy Hield gets the loose stuff. Trace Jackson Davis. And another three. Richard, he got it. Now Jeremiah. And clipped on his way by. Man under the basket? No. The outside official. 2:43 to play. Jeremiah will go to the free throw line. So James Borrego knows a lot of work to be done, and especially at the offensive end. You actually really regrouped defensively. As I mentioned, you only gave up combined 41 points in the second and third quarter to Golden State. So you did enough to get back into the game, but then you gave it away with turnovers, and you didn't capitalize in open floor situations. Long rebound. Mike has got it. On the trail, Eve. And Bryce McGowan going to the free throw line. 2:25 to play.
The thing is, you have to understand with this New Orleans Pelicans team under James Borrego, they've had one practice. They've had one practice. So JB has really not had the opportunity to implement. And you think of the way that this schedule is going to be. You got to practice tomorrow. Well, no, you got a game tomorrow.
Right.
You know, you don't have a lot of practice time right now to implement everything that JB wants to put in.
Right.
So it's kind of a situation where guys have to learn on the fly.
Steph Curry was not the guy to kill the Pels, and he's done that. He had 95 points in the last 2 games combined, 49 and 46. So the Pels did a good job on Steph. It's the others, Moody in particular.
When is the last time Steph had a game where he didn't score in double figures?
Yeah, well, Curry's 9 points tonight, the second fewest he's ever had against the Pels. In 40 career games, he had 5 points against the Pels back in April of 2019. But that was only in 9 minutes played. So 9 points tonight on 2 of 11, 1 of 6 on threes, and Derek takes it away from Buddy. It'll be a foul. 1:49 to play. Warriors out of fouls. Derek will go to the free throw line.
Good job by McGowan. Get down that passing lane. Use that wingspan. Athletic finish on the other end.
And the good play presented by 504 Golf and Entertainment. So the Pels just about what they average. 108 a game.
That'll change.
It has to.
That'll change.
Right. And man and ball movement will change as well. And Golden State's a perfect example. Moving off the ball. 32 assists. They're always moving. There's quick touches in half-court sets.
It's hard to guard.
You got it. Another triple wind-up. Santos. Tommy Cooper coming up with your question on the last time Steph was not in double figures, out of bounds. Yeah, didn't establish. Steph back in April of last season, 3 points in a loss to Houston. 1 of 10 from the field, and it was a 106-96 loss to the Rockets. But they got even because they beat the Rockets a couple of weeks later in the first round of the playoffs in 7 games. Then lost to Minnesota in 5 when Steph was unavailable because of the hamstring injury he suffered in game 1. Another good look, another wide open 3. That has been the norm tonight. Too many clean looks like that. The lob. Jeremiah will pick it up and gets the flip. So he's got 16 in 24 minutes. Final minute. And regroup because Oklahoma City is going to be extreme tomorrow night. Extra pass, Santos. Jackson Davis. His dad could play.
Yeah, I played with his dad in Portland.
Dale Davis. Great rebounder. Great old school power forward. Would you call it that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Old school. Like, you had Otis Thorpe, you had Dale Davis, and Jeremiah going to the free throw line. Not as many of those guys around.
Oh,
because
no.
everybody stretches.
Yeah,
everybody wants a three-point
now it's a stretch 4.
You got it. Why am I drawing a blank on Larry's last name? Larry, Mr. Mean. Larry played for the Rockets. You had Otis Thorpe, you had Dale Davis, you had real, I mean,
Antonio Davis,
yeah,
you had
Oakley, Charles Oakley.
Charles Barkley. I don't know who you're thinking about. That played for the Rockets?
Yeah, and I can see his, face. Yeah,
nice move, Edie.
Good play by Eve inside. Final get it across and it's over. And Buddy will do exactly that. He'll take one more, and that'll do it. So the Pels fall to 2 and 11. And both ends of the floor were an issue, not just defensively tonight. And remember, Steve Kerr had Willie Green. He had Jaron Collins. He had these guys on his staff. So there's a lot of relationships going on here.
Jordan Poole obviously won a championship.
Well, and also Kevon Looney won three rings.
You gotta regroup. You gotta regroup because you're right back up. You're right back up here in what, 22 hours, 21 hours or so.
Thanks for the reminder.
Against a team that is carving everybody right now.
So our final score, once again, Warriors 124, Pels 106. OKC tomorrow night. Wes and Aaron, they'll have it for you at 6:30. We'll take over at 7 o'clock. For Antonio Daniels, Andrew Lopez, I'm Joel Myers. Thanks for being with us. See you tomorrow night for the second of a back-to-back. But stick around. Wes and Aaron will take it next.